Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with the tarot readings for the groups for 2024, and it's going to be the turn of Enhypen. So please give it your support, please give it a like if you can. I know this had been requested, like all these groups that I have been reading for lately are very requested in the channel, so I know there's a lot of people commenting, and I do appreciate it, but also I would appreciate a like on the video, please guys, so it can reach to a larger audience, or maybe people that want to watch it or are interested in tarot. So yeah, it would mean a lot if you please give it a like. So yeah, let's begin with the cards that the guys got. We start with the Tower, the Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and Three of Cups. And then from the Oracle, they got the card of Mercury in Taurus, Resistance. So yeah, I think that Enhypen definitely is going to enter 2024 with some changes. Definitely I believe that the change is already forming. Like, I think that probably, I don't know if the fans know, maybe there's some changes. Maybe there could be a change related to this woman that I see here. And I think that, I don't know if it has to do with this person being fired, or this person no longer working, but or maybe a new person coming in and being very different from what they know. I don't know what is it about this Queen of Swords, but you know, TXT always gets this Queen of Swords, and I believe that in Hypen also. So I wonder who this person is, but definitely it's very influential. I think that it's possible that there could be a change of plans, and that what they were intended to do, or what they were like, some plans, they're going to change. And this person is like, no, we need to start over. We need to redo some things. Like, this is not working. We have to do better. We have to do this. Being a visionary, I would say, like, the ideas are great, but I think that probably for the guys it's going to be like a huge like change, like a very abrupt change, like you know, like when someone new comes in and there's these new ideas and these new propositions, and the people are like, who are you, like you know, like, and it can be a bit annoying, I would say. Like, I do get the vibe that it's not going to be pleasant, because also this person, even though he's very smart, it's also very bossy. So I could also see the guys being like, okay, who is this person, and why is this person bossing us around? Like, I don't like it. But yeah, eventually with the Page of Pentacles in the middle, I think that definitely for Enhypen there's this very like, they're going to be studying a lot. They definitely are going to be mastering a lot of things, a lot of maybe new methods, like new skills. Definitely the guys are going to practice a lot. They're going to be like, I see them like polishing their talents, and also getting better at some others. Because I think that this person also is very strict, so I can see them like being like, okay, you need to go back and study this, or be better at this, or just start over and do this better. With the Seven of Wands, I also see them like being a bit on the defensive. Honestly, I think that the guys, they just, they practice, they work, they put their intention and their attention on things, but there's this feeling of them still being treated like children, you know, because when I see the Page of Pentacles, I can see, you know, them being scolded like children. basically. So I think that for 2024, that's not going to change. And I think that that's what annoys them the most, to be considered, to be talked to as if they were children in elementary school. There's something very like annoying about it. I don't know. I get, and I also see them being very studious. Like I see them putting the effort, and I see them like going back and studying and rehearsing and doing over and over and over. But there's like a lot of this person is just behind them and is all the time. It's like. I would say it's definitely like a coach or someone like this, someone very with a lot of experience, but also very cold and very detached. So I don't see them like the guys really liking this person, and honestly, I think that probably for 2024, the guys are going to be pressured a lot. They're going to be demanded a lot of things. Like definitely they want to transform them, make them better. Like I don't know. They just want to. I don't know. Maybe the guys, there's just some elements of their training that you are like, oh yeah, he's lacking in this. He doesn't actually master this skill, but yeah, we let it pass because actually he does well in other aspects. But I think that for 2024, there's no forgiveness. There's no tolerance for mistake. It seems like they are going to be in the military. I don't know why I get that. I get military vibes. When you have a very strict schedule, a very strict diet, a very strict, you know, um, everything is so cold, it's so structured, it's all demanding. I definitely think that I mean, what they want out of Enhypen is for the guys to actually shine more than they already are. I think that they have faith in Enhypen. So maybe potentially they are really wanting the guys to do very well. So this is why I think that they are hiring new people. They are maybe firing some others that just they don't work. They sort of don't follow the vision that they have. There's a lot of reconstruction of what's going on, people around Enhypen, and they definitely want the guys to follow every instruction. They want the guys to follow everything, very very faithfully. Like they don't want the guys to mess up. So this is why it feels like the environment is going to be very much controlled. Like probably the guys are going to feel like it's no fun. At the beginning they're going to feel like, okay, this looks like a training camp. Like what's going on in here? Like, at first I think that they're going to be very resistant to this. To being told what to do all the time, and to not even being told if they're doing it correctly or not. Just getting orders after orders after orders, and then feeling like very very like restricted. But eventually, we have the Three of Cups at the end of the reading. So definitely I do get the vibe that Enhypen is going to be celebrating a lot. They are going to be celebrating a victory. They are going to celebrate possibly, winning a lot of recognition, or winning the opportunity to do more fun things. Probably that they are sort of going to get a prize or a possibility to do what they want to do after all these months of hard work and having this person breathing in their necks, and being like, you have to do this and this and this, and definitely I can see the guys, even though the beginning of the year is going to be pretty chaotic. It's going to be pretty chaotic because a lot of rebuilding, a lot of reconstruction is going to be happening around them. Probably, even people being let go, and then being in the middle of this. I mean, like, okay, what's going on here? Why are all these changes happening? Actually, it makes sense. It makes sense because probably the company is changing when it comes to, is going to become a bit more aggressive when it comes to promoting the groups and getting the groups out there, and getting them to work, to work even harder, to be more active, to be more present in the media. And I think that, yeah, when I see the page of Pentacles, I think that, yeah, it could be the training of their skills. Like, okay, like you need to do better at singing, you need to do better at rapping, I don't know. But also because this is something that I often get when I read for Enhypen members individually. I think that also they want to mold the guys' behaviors. They want. It's not that the guys are have a bad behavior, but they sort of want the guys to be immaculate when it comes to behavior. They want the guys to be, scandal free. They want the guy's image to be pure, to be, like, oh no, nothing happened. Oh no, this member, he behaved perfectly. Oh no, he didn't say anything. He didn't get into any scandal. He is the nicest, even though, they may have this nasty and very, even traumatic experiences at the airport, like, no, they kept going and kept smiling to the fans, even though they were having a hard time. Like, they want the guys to have that image of that very clean image. So I think that this whole movement is because they want Enhypen to be, the nicest group of guys, that honestly for me it sounds unauthentic because actually the guys are very young, so they are, they can make a mistake because they're human. But I think that probably people that manages Enhypen, they don't think so. They want the guys to be the perfect representation of the perfect citizen, or I don't know. And I think that they are very much focused on Enhypen this year. I don't know if it's because they think that it's probably one of these groups that they cannot have a full control over. So this is why they want to sort of get the guys to study, to study, to control them. And I think that the guys definitely eventually, like, they will follow. They because honestly the guys are very hardworking, and I can see it here with the Page of Pentacles. But I also see them getting away with what they want. I also see them like this. There's going to be unity also in the group. Like, I can see them, like, because they have this vision. They do not want to be restricted. They do not want to be like these perfect soldiers, I would say, these perfect people. They want to be themselves. So I can sort of see them, like, in any chance that they can, just, being themselves, not being that sort of manufactured personality, because I see that even though they can act like, okay, I agree, okay, I'm going to change this, okay, I will follow what you say. They also have the card of the advice, that is the card of Mercury in Taurus, that is resistance. So definitely the guys, I definitely can see them, resisting this new law, new rules, this new way of doing things. I can see them, like, going along with it just so people, stop, being, that insistent about it, and they are being left alone for a while. But then eventually I see them resisting. I see them, it's not that the guys are going to break the rules and get into trouble, but I think that there's something about Enhypen that you cannot control them. because they have minds of their own. Each of them are very different. Each of them have already some life experience. They definitely appreciate the opportunity and where they are right now, but at the same time they have very strong energy, and they are very stubborn. So you cannot force them to be a certain way, because they are not going to fight back. They are not going to be that, rebellious. But they have something in their attitude that is about resisting. It is about being resistant. So it's not that they are going to tell you to your face, okay, I'm not doing this, but they will show you in some other actions that they don't want to participate, even with silence. So I definitely can see the guys, sort of getting away with doing things their way. And I think that this is something that they are like, okay, yeah, we get it. You sort of have this idea that you want us to be perfect, and you want us to be like this, and you want it to be like, you know, um, but we are different. We have a different color. We have a different attitude. We have a different rhythm, and also it sounds very unauthentic, what they want the guys to be, like as if they were like these golden children, and they're like, we are just people, like, and actually, like, the fans love the way we are, love our authenticity, and is so I think that they will resist this, and probably resistance is going to be the keyword of the year. It's not that they're going to get in trouble, but I can sort of see them like being more satisfied with themselves when they are able to break the rules or break the mold, so to sort of show the company that, you should accept us for what we are, or for what we are doing, because actually we are doing very well. The guys are very much aware that their efforts are paying off. They're very much aware of, how much they are contributing. They are very much aware of how productive they are, and how much they are, growing. They know about numbers. They know about a lot of things. So they are like, you should maybe let us breathe a bit, because we are doing very well. So yeah, I can see the guys, they just don't want to be tamed, and I think that that's great, because it's not that the guys, they want to be mean, or they want to create chaos, and they want to, be unpleasant. No, they just want to be themselves. They don't want to be like this sort of like golden. I don't know why I get like these perfect citizens, like, no, we are not like this. We are very far away from this. We are human. We are different. And then they just want to be goofy and silly whenever they can. They don't want to watch out for everything that they say. They just want to be themselves, Of course, that they are very much aware that they have to be respectful, and that they have to stick to certain traditions. But at the same time, it's like, we also have sense of humor, and the fans love our sense of humor. So let us be. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for them. I hope it made sense. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.